Hey, my name is Elle, and I just wanna share a little bit of something with you. Come on, guys. Here's my buddies. Here's one. We'll see if the other one wants to come up. It's not easy being me. That's my experience of life, and I think there's many reasons for that, and I'm curious about those, and I'm exploring those and learning those because it doesn't seem that this is what the human experience should be. Excuse me. It seems like the human experience should be like the experience of a tree or a dog or a flower or a turtle or an octopus is like you just do what you do. And there just seems to be like a big unnecessary power play in humanity that robs us of our humanity, that somehow doesn't want us to be ourselves. And I think our greatest gift is to be ourselves. And this year, I'm really committing to not putting my energy to just surviving, but to thriving, and to learning what that is. And whenever I pick a theme for the year, it comes out of the whole sea of me. It comes out of the whole, what's going on in my vocational work, what's going on in my interpersonal life and my spiritual life, like what's going on with my neighbors, what's going on at home, what's going on with my physical health, how are my doggos doing? It's like everything. What's the weather like? Have there been any crises in your community? All these things kind of culminate and lead to things, and there's many things that I'm learning and growing, but can I find some overarching way to frame this? And so where I'm at, this is like the pinhead, the spearhead, some kind of the bow of the boat. Is that the front? Where I'm holding the camera with one hand, so I need my other hand to show you, and I can't. But we're like separating the water. Are there water breaking? I know there's icebreakers, things that go into the ice. But that's so like an icebreaker, water breaker, where you're creating your own wake. Like you're gonna just be present in the world as you are. I think that's our greatest gift, is to be ourselves in the world and to allow other people to do that. I think that's what human nature is. I think so. That's what humanity is. So when somebody loses their humanity, I think that's what we're learning. We're losing. And I think there's so much more subtlety in losing our humanity than our language allows for. Like things have been purposely, intentionally kind of watered down, dumbed down. We say things like somebody did amazing, beautiful, wonderful ballet or some, or like modern dance, or like did some spoken word or a sonnet, or like, did this gymnastics, aerial or diving, and people say in praise, "You're killing it." Like, we are so disconnected from ourselves. And so I'm Elle. I'm a highly sensitive person who is neurodivergent on the autism and attention deficit. I haven't spoken about this really very publicly. I don't think I've made a video about it since my diagnosis, and this is just one of many places that I feel like I'm becoming divergent. And this is a project that's really important to me this year. I've said no and pulled back from a lot of other work and created a space for the transition, to give myself to these passions that are within me, the passions to build community, the passion for things to be integrated and not parceled out and piecemealed and siloed, but like all interlinked and together. And you might be like, what is she talking about? I'm talking about everything. And so I have these passions for integrated living, and I want to help people do that. And I want to commit. I'm committed to that, and I want to believe. I'm like risking to trust that my work is valued by people. But honestly, I can't do the work that I need to do without the support of other people. And it's just really hard being me. So it's hard to believe that, and I'm just so on the verge of crying with all this. It's hard for me to believe that there are people that would find my presence and like what I have to offer in the world valuable enough to get behind it. But honestly, and I drop off sentences, I think, because I get nervous. So my speech can be kind of clipped there. So I'm so nervous that people won't find what I do valuable. But honestly, for me to continue to do what's inside me, I need help. I need people to support me financially. I need collaborations. I need people to coach me and guide me. I need people to like refine my work, and I need people to be organized and do administrative things. And I need, to make money, to believe that what I'm doing is worth helping pay for a place for me to live and a car to drive. And I've been highly competent in other areas, and I've known for so long that there's more in me. But it's just hard being me, so it's been hard to like live into that space, right, where it feels like it's worthwhile for me to take up space, that it's like people will just use really strong language, positive language, and actually that happens a lot in my life, and I'm just dismissive of it, and I can't figure out, when people are gonna like really be honest with me, and tell me how much I suck or whatever. But I'm always, with my neurodivergence, I'm always like looking for clues, of what's going on. And there's just this awareness that people kind of communicate and operate differently than me, and that I just like don't have a way in. So it's like hard to believe like the nice, amazing things that people say, because I like don't feel that way in community. Whoa, I didn't think this was going to happen. I just thought I was going to be brave and ask for your money. But I have so much art in me, and the more I do it, the more it just branches out into other things, and that's just part of who I am. I'm somebody with a lot of ideas, and I didn't know that. I'm somebody with a lot of capabilities, and so it's hard for me to focus. And one reason it keeps me from focusing is just being like caught up in my view of myself and the hardness of being me. And I just really could use people around me that like let me know, like, in all the various ways that my presence and what I do matters. And like, I'm learning to like ask for what I want and need. And it's really hard because I haven't really been shown that. I don't see people doing that. Not with the vulnerability that it takes me to do it, and I think I see neurotypical people pick up signs and help each other out, and so they don't need to in the same way. I don't see neurotypical people being as, honestly, as vulnerable as neurodivergent people. But I have so many ideas, but I get paralyzed with, I guess, imposter syndrome. I guess with this, who am I? So for somebody to listen to my music, or pay to come to a retreat, or pay to sit down and have a conversation with me, or to read my books, or to buy my photographs, or paintings, or have me guest speak. These are all things that I dream of, to live in an integrative way and live as close to nature as I can, and to invite people into that and create safe spaces. That's always been something I've done and advocated for people. People less privileged than me, and I want to keep doing that. And I just need your help. I need your help doing that. So, yeah, how would you like to be a part of my art, of this upcoming project, Becoming Divergent? And yeah, what do you think of my art? What do you think of my podcast and newsletter? Have you checked them out? Have you signed up? Okay, I think that's what I want to say. May you always see the blessing. I think I need to blow my nose. Becoming Divergent.